Hi and welcome back, and as you can see, Heather is gone and has been replaced by a man who makes handicapping selections. Is that a good trade-off? It depends upon his selections. Help us welcome Coach E.B. Helm. Hello, Coach.
Steve, great to be here.
How you doing?
Very good.
All right, what's going on?
I want to give a little teaching lesson plan this week. I want to combine our handicapping tips.
You're going to be the prof this week, not the coach, the professor?
You're in the classroom now.
Okay, let's get knowledge.
One of the tips that we've been giving out is to stay away from these sloppy off tracks.
They're off.
Guess what? Last week our selections, nothing but sloppy tracks. Stay away from these unpredictable track surfaces that are just going to take our money away from us. Last week in particular, well, I take that all back. Bet in the slop anytime you want on Muscle Hill because he crushed the field. We were 1 for 1, no problem.
He's a mutter.
He's a mutter.
Okay.
That horse is anything.
Okay.
Dial or no dial. Ran a great race, 150 and 2. 3-horse blanket finish. He gets run over. The story was the slop. This week we're going to give 2 shout-outs. 1 to Joe Sankey and the Sankey family. 2 to the Sallies of Silesianum, the Delaware State champs. And congratulations to the Blundens, Schindlers, and Kilpatricks, a part of that team. Our picks this week.
Yep.
We're going with our big pick to Hoosier Park in the Dan Patch Invitational. Monster race. You got Mr. Big, Artificial, Dally, Winback Speed, a whole host of horses. I'm riding the big boy. I'm riding the big boy, Mr. Big.
Okay.
Okay?
To beat Artificial.
To beat Artificial, to beat Dally, who's been unbeatable, Winback Speed. Our People's Choice, we're going to the Meadowlands, race 7, number 7, Martha Maxine. Use her with Share the Delight, Palone Ranger, and the Hanover horse. And our last pick, we want to get a Harrah's pick in here if we can, but we're not going to, so we're just going to go to Yonkers. We're going to take in the third race 9, third horse, Jeremy's Successor. Okay. He's a winner.
Thank you much. The coach with his picks. And now we'll go back in time. Always a fun segment. The blast from the past, and here it comes.
Barry Spur at the rail, challenging on the outside. Amity Chef now second. The 2 first heat winners are stride for stride. 3 quarters, 1 a 25 and 2, 28 and 3. Backside, it's Barry Spur. Amity Chef second. Souffle third. Cash Asset last at the rail. Less than an eighth of a mile to go. Barry Spur at the rail. The outside, Amity Chef coming on. But it's Barry Spur winning the Little Brown Jug!
Yes, indeedy, another oldie but a goodie.
That's right.
And a blast from the past, and a goodie it was. And Heather's back to tell us all about Tony Morgan's monumental achievement, right?
That's right. Yes, on June 14th at Harrington Raceway, just 2 days after his 51st birthday, Tony Morgan won his 13,000th career race. By doing that, he's only the 4th driver in the history of harness racing to have that many wins. If you're wondering, the other guys are Hervé Filion, Cat Manzi, and Dave Palone. So go Tony the Tiger.
Okay, there we go. And now back to Harris Chester.
Right.
With Heather.
Me again. Woo, and I got the fillies here. We're looking at a purse of $18,000 from Knights, Fillies, and Mares. Pacific Filly, she's the favorite. She's super classy. She's won over $700,000 in her life. Also, Orphan Annie's in here with a George Napolitano in the sulky.
Little Orphan Annie or just regular Orphan Annie?
Just regular Orphan Annie. Maybe bigger. Anyway, Lightning Treasure is coming off of a win.
Just over 3/8 to go for Pacific Filly, who leads by a length and a half. Fiona Var Hanover has moved up into second. Lightning Treasure is locked in. Jill Sander is second over, and she begins to stall 3 lengths from the front. Locks of Love is gapped at the cones from midfield to her outside. Knight's Creation has 5 lengths to make up. Orphan Annie is looking 3 wide on the far turn. Teenage Page has dropped back to last. 3 quarters in 1, 24 and 1. Coming off the far turn, it's Pacific Filly, a length and a half in front. Lightning Treasure is up to reclaim second from the stalling Fiona Var Hanover. They're in the stretch, and it's Pacific Filly, still a length and a quarter in front. Lightning Treasure to the open stretch. Orphan Annie is under an all-out drive. In deep stretch, Pacific Filly is digging in. Pacific Filly.
Pacific Filly does most of the work on the front. She wins in 152 and 2.
You said she was classy.
Yeah, she's classy. And she had Double D, Dan Dube in the sulky for trainer Tim Torbert. Lightning Treasure got place honors, and then third was Orphan Annie. Big or little, Orphan Annie. She got third.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to go around the oval, and we got some good ones for you. And we're also going to go back up north to Pocono Downs, so don't you dare move a muscle.
and Not Enough trying to open up as they straighten away into the stretch. Indulge Me back for...
Say hello to some of our new arrivals. A no pan intended filly out of Armbro, Elysium. A Cam's Card Shark colt from Up Front, Georgia. Rich and Elegant's Western Ideal colt, and he's on the pace. A Rock and Roll Hanover colt out of Panned Out. Find your next champion only at Hanover.
Well, hello and welcome back to the show. It's time to go back to Pocono Downs for their Tuesday night feature. It was the $25,000 open handicap trot with post number 1 and 2 assigned. Big Boy Lloyd and Jim Morrill Jr. went off at 7-5. Lantern Chronos with Jimmy Tactor, the 9-5. Second choice, Grain of Truth was 2-1 with Mike Simons. Grain of Truth wired in 154-1. Big Boy Lloyd was the light back in second. Twin Bee Navigator and Anthony Napolitano was third. And now it's time to go around the oval. At the Big M on Saturday night, their feature was the rich $500,000 New Jersey Classic for 3-year-old pacers sired in the state of New Jersey. Dial or No Dial with Brian Sears was a 3-5 chalk. Passmaster Hanover was 2-1 with Tetrick. And Redneck Riviera and Andy Miller went off the 8-1 third choice. Here's the call.
So Dial or No Dial, used hard early, is still in front as they come through the 3 quarters in 1:22.3. Vintage Master first over. Passmaster Hanover locked in behind the leader. He's looking for a way through. An eighth of a mile out. Dial or No Dial is game and holding on. Vintage Master right there on the outside. Vintage Master gunning for a big upset. Passmaster Hanover angles late. Dial or No Dial dead game. Vintage Master, Dial or No Dial. Passmaster Hanover on the outside at the line. Passmaster Hanover.
What a great race it was. 3 of them together on the wire, separated by a neck and a head. When the dust cleared, Passmaster Hanover won it by a head over a dead game, Dan Dube and Vintage Master, who came first up. Dial or No Dial was only a neck back in third. And Tetrick made an unbelievable move, seemingly trapped on the rail. He came at 3 deep, won it on the last jump. And we caught up with the Timster, the Bionic Man, to get his impressions about that particular race. How did you find that seemed to get out there?
We got a little lucky, you know, that we went really fast fractions, so those horses that were second, third over, they were pretty tired, so I got able to get out and weave my way to the outside, and I found room, and my horse responded. Last jump, won it, huh? Yeah, got it right at the wire.
Thank you, Timster. Let's go up to Yonkers for the $421,000 Art Rooney final. Hypnotic Blue Chip and Jeff Gregory went off as the 2-5 chalk. If I Can Dream, a great song by Elvis, by the way, was 5-2 with the Minister of Speed. Barbara Pole was 8-1 with Jordan Stratton. And Hypnotic Blue Chip looked to be airing, but he made a break at the head of the lane, got beat by 35 at 2-5. If I Can Dream took full advantage, won it in 152-1. Fire in the Shark grabbed the belly at 18-1. Monkey Off My Back with the Catman finished third at 32-1. And now, with the list more, here's Heather.
Yes, we have 3-year-old filly pacers here. The favorite happens to be a 3-horse entry, Kabbalah Karen B, In the Game, and Not Enough. Now, Not Enough is 4-for-4 this year, already won in 152-3. Can she keep the streak going? Yes, she can. Not Enough was more than enough, won easily by 3 lengths in 153-4. And in case you're wondering, she was driven by Jim Morrill Jr. I'm starting to love this guy. JK Music of the Night took second, and Indulge Me was third.
A big night in O Canada in Saturday night as well. In the 4th division, the Burlington Stakes for 3-year-old open pacers. Annie's Western Card was the 3-2 chalk. Nob Hill High with David Miller was 2-1. And a real shocker took place. OK Boromir wins at 10-1 for Luke Willett, 151-2. Barn Art at 25-1. Bomber finished second. Nob Hill High, been there, done that, finished third. And just like that, we are plumb out of time. And for Heather Moffett, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you, money won is better than money earned.
And a short price is better than a long face.
I like that.
Thanks.
Until next week, take care.
Hanover is ranging up on the outside, but it's 4 lengths off the lead.